Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Lokashankaram Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrpatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Paramanandamadhavam. Once there was a very young boy, a child, who somehow got separated from his parents. And he was roaming here, there, hungry, afraid, helpless, lost, didn't know what to do, where to go. So some people, when they saw him, started asking, where are you from? What is your name? Where are your parents? And when they came to know that this small child is lost, away from his parents, some of them started giving him, food to eat. Somebody brought him to home saying that you can stay here. Some people, because he was crying, they gave him some toys, etc. for him to play. All with good intention of helping the child. But there was one person who said, if I have to really help him, I have to find his parents. So this man took this child, started searching for parents, and made sure that he reaches his parents. In our life, we have so many people who help us in so many things. They will give us food, shelter, some things for enjoyment, some knowledge which will be helpful to get all these things. But Sadguru is the one who takes us back to our home. There is no greater service than that. In Chandogya Upanishad, one story comes that a man is lost in the forest and searching where to go, how to go. And it is said the man is blind. But one rare person shows him, tells him the road and takes him across. That is Sadguru. Yesterday we were seeing that without teacher we can't learn anything. Every field of science needs a teacher. But in spiritual field, it is required even more. And then when we started, going deeper into the concept, we understood that teachers are of many types. Upadhyayah, Adhyapakah, Acharyah, Guruhu, Sadguruhu. Please know that these are not gradations or anything, but these are just different types. When we find our Sadguru, our purpose becomes fulfilled. Why? Because now we will be on the right path. We went deeper into the word Guru also and tried to understand different meanings of the word Guru. From the etymology, as well as from Guru Gita, where Bhagavan Shiva explains to Parvati what are the different meanings. Remember? Remover of darkness of ignorance, one meaning. Gunatita and Rupatita. Brahman, Sakshat Parabrahma. Guru, no? Gunatita and Rupatita. Third meaning we saw was Maya is represented by Gu. Parabrahma is represented by Ru. And therefore, Brahman plus Maya, that is that Ishvara is Guru. And what does he do? Maya Bhranti Vimochakam. He frees us from the bondage of Maya, from the delusion of Maya. And the last point we saw was that after merits earned in so many births, we get a Sadguru. And therefore, meeting a Sadguru or finding a Guru is not a simple occasion. It's a huge thing. Why? We don't know for how many births we were searching. We have no idea. Now it has fulfilled. That desire is now fulfilled. Right? Aneka bhahujanma kritat punyat labhyate sau mahaguru. Labdva amum na punaryati shishya. And once he gets the Guru, the Shishya does not return back to samsara. Samsara bandhanat na punaryati. We saw Shankaracharya also explains Durlabham Trayam. Three things are very rare. Deva Anugraha Hetukam, and you get it only by God's grace. Manushyatvam, Mumukshutvam, Mahapurusha Samshaya. To be born as human being, to have the desire for liberation, and to come under the umbrella of a great master. By God's grace, we have got all three. What more God has to do for us? Now, we have to do. Why? Having got everything, if we don't do, then to Baba re Baba, what a colossal loss it will be. Isn't it? So that is what now our job is. See, the Shastra is such that Shastra explains all points related to the field. So, when the topic of Guru Shishya also comes, Shastra will speak of the qualities of Shishya that are required, qualification that is required. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikari. Adhikari Nirnaya. First topic of Vedanta is Adhikari Nirnaya. No? So there they will speak of, Shastra will speak of Adhikaritva. What is the eligibility of the student? What are the qualities that are required in a student for that student to become a good student or right student? But at the same time, Shastra will also tell the qualities that are present in Guru. Now, when Shastra explains these qualities of Guru, it is not for us to check. Go with the checklist. Does he have this quality? Okay, tick. Does he have this? No, not a Guru. Chalo, next. We are not interviewing Guru. These are the qualities which will be naturally present in Guru. That is what Shastra will explain. Why? Because the qualities are such that we cannot check. So Upanishad, for example, Mundaka Upanishad says that Guru should be Shrotri and Brahmanistha. Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat nastya kratah kratena tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva abhigachet samitpanihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. Very beautiful mantra of the Mundaka Upanishad, which explains the adhikaritva of Shishya, qualities of Guru, and how should that Shishya approach that Guru and in what way. Guru Upasadana, second topic of Vedanta. Adhikari and then Guru Upasadana, you have to approach the Guru. How the Shishya should approach Guru. Everything is explained in this one mantra. I am not going to explain the full mantra. Point is, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam Gurumeva Abhigachet. You should approach a guru who is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. What do you mean by Shrotriya and Brahmanishta? Shrotriya means one who is well heard. Literal translation is Shrotriya means one who has heard a lot. Means one who has studied the scriptures. And second is Brahmanishta, one who is established in that Brahman. What the scriptures are trying to tell, what the scriptures are meant for, that experience of realization, the person has had that experience. He is established in that Brahman. So, Guru is one who is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta both. Why both are required? If the Guru is not Shrotriya, if the Guru himself has not learned scriptures in this birth, there are such Gurus also, no? That they have learnt it in the past birth, so this time it is not required. Directly experience of Brahman happens. Then what happens is, they will not be able to carry every student with them. Why? Because where they started the spiritual journey, only those level of Shishyas they will be able to carry. That's the thing. See, for example, Ramana Maharshi. If you read Ramana Maharshi's literature, half of it we will not even understand. What is he telling? Why? Because he started his journey as a very evolved soul. At the age of 11, he had already realized, without studying any scripture. Now, that kind of vairagya. And what are the questions and what are the problems that we Shishyas have? That when we sit for meditation, my mind does not stay there. And how to get up early in the morning. These are the questions we have. Swami, 6 o'clock class, 7 o'clock class, very difficult. Now you imagine such questions if you ask Ramana Maharshi, how will he answer such lower questions? He still answered. But if you see, his answers are so high that everybody will not be able to get it. That doesn't mean he is not a good guru. That's not the point. He is telling finally in the scriptures only what is said. Stories are there. He used to sit, Ramana Maharshi used to sit in the Ramana Ashram, and other scholars used to come and talk on scriptures. Isn't it? Because satsanga has to happen, no? So he will sit there and will listen and say, correct. Shastra is correct. Why? First hand experience. Other way around only. Why? Because he has reached. So now he is confirming the Shastra is correct. But everybody will not be able to understand. That's what happens with most people also. They go to Ramana Ashram, etc. Very beautiful place. Yes, very good. Wow, first day you go, you suddenly have so much of silence and quietude and everything is there. Stay for 1 week, then you will know. Why? Because then your mind, then we are inside Ramana Ashram less, outside Ramana Ashram more. Outside main road is there, na masala, all food items, everything is there. Why? Mind is like that. When Gurudev used to take camps in Siddhabari, Himachal Pradesh, Dharamshala, no? Near that our ashram is there. And everybody, whenever they used to come and they used to say, oh Swamiji, what a beautiful ashram you have built. The Dhauladhar mountain range is there and such a beautiful ashram. Gurudev used to smile. Why? Because Gurudev's camps used to be, 20 days, 30 days, 40 days, Vivek Chudamani, 70 days camp. So then slowly, these are the same people who will go out to eat momos and all these things down the road. Gurudev will know everything. Why? So the place may be beautiful. The Guru may be great, but we also should be of that level. Now, in order to help us from where we are to come to the stage where they are, that is where Shrotriyatva is required. And suppose somebody is only Shrotriya but not Brahmanishta. Brahmanishta is established in that knowledge of Brahman, experience of Brahman. If the person himself or herself they have not experienced, how will they teach with conviction? That conviction will not come. And that's why scriptures say, Veda says that Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru should be there. When Shankaracharya explains in Viveka Chudamani, he adds some more qualities. Shrotriyah, Avrijinah, Akamahatah, Brahmavittamah, Brahmani Uparatah, Shantah, Nirindhana Ivanalah, Ahetuka Daya Sindhu, Bandhu Anamatam Satam, etc. Viveka Chudamani, he explains. Shrotriya is there, Brahmanishta is there. He adds some more qualities. He says, Avrijinah should be sinless. Akamahatah, desireless. Brahmavittamah, the best knower of Brahman. Brahmani Uparatah, well immersed in. This is Brahmanishta. Shantaha, one who is absolutely peaceful. Peaceful like what? Nirindhanaha iva analaha. Like the fire that has quietened because the firewood is over. What a beautiful analogy. That fire will be like this. No, you must have seen also sometimes. Holi, etc. When fire is burning, and after that when it becomes quiet, after few hours you should see how that fire becomes quiet. Like that, the Guru also has become Shanta. Ahetuka Daya Sindhu. That is the beauty. Ahetuka means without any purpose, without any reason. Daya Sindhu, he is the ocean of compassion. Why should Guru have compassion towards student? Why should he have? Please tell us, what have we done in our life to deserve such a Guru? Actually, means I am not saying that we are useless, etc. I am not saying like that. But really, if we think, sometimes the thought comes that, what did I do that I got such a Guru? Then we say, I must have done something right. I don't know what I have done right, but I must have done. Otherwise, how did I get? The reason is, he is compassionate. He feels, pavam, bichara, kaise re uska kya hoga, what will happen to him? Just that thought comes and he accepts. With all our flaws and faults and mistakes and all stupidity. More than faults and mistakes, stupidity. See, we make mistake, is okay. We do stupid mistakes. But Guru accepts. Still, why? Ahetuka Daya Sindhu. Bandhuhu Anamatam Satam. And he is a Anamatam. Those who have surrendered, Satam, for such noble students who have surrendered, he is Bandhuhu. He is like a close relative. He will take care of you. He will know everything about you. He will ask you, how are you, what is there, everything. He will take care. That is how Guru is. That is the nature of Guru. In Guru Gita also, Bhagavan Shiva explains the qualities of Guru. He says, Jnanam Swanubhavaha Shantihi Vairagyam Vaktrita Dhritihi Shadgunaishwarya Yukto Hi Bhagavan Shri Guru Priye. O Priye, O my dear wife, Parvati. Shiva is talking to Parvati. Priye, Shadgunaihi Aishwarya Yuktaha. Earlier we saw that Bhagavan is called Bhagavan because he has got 6 things. Remember? Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, etc., etc. He says, this Guru is also Bhagavan only, no? Bhagavan Shri Guru Priya. We said Bhagavan only, Lord only comes to me as my personalized form, and that is Guru. He also has 6 gunas. What are the 6 gunas? Jnanam, knowledge. This is Shrotriya. Swanubhavaha, Swa-anubhavaha. Swanubhavaha means Swa-anubhavaha. One's own experience of the self. That is Brahmanishta. Shantihi. He is established in that. Therefore, Shantihi. Peace. Bhashyakara, Shankaracharya also said Shantihi. Nirindana Ivanala. Shanti was there. Vairagyam, detachment. Vaktrita. Vaktrita is eloquence. Eloquence of speech. Vaktrita. That also should be there as the quality of the Guru. And then dhritihi. Dhritihi means patience. Lots and lots of patience is required. Why? Because students will make mistakes. It's fine. Patience is required. Extreme patience is required. And lucky we are that our Guru was like this. Patient. Made mistake. Okay. Next time. Take care next time. Strict. But at the same time, forgiving also. Combination of mother and father, no, Guru is. So has to be both. Strict, but at the same time, forgiving. Such a person is called as Guru, or these qualities are there in Guru. Now, one thing that we must understand is, in our thought, in Indian thought, Guru is not a person. Guru is a principle, not principal, principle, PLE, not PAL, not principal of the school, etc. Principle. Principle means tattva. Guru is a tattva. What do you mean Guru is a tattva? In any person, when that tattva manifests, that person becomes Guru. In any person that tattva, Guru tattva manifests, that person becomes Guru. And one of the important things that have to happen is that the person should be in Guru Parampara. Importance of Parampara. Parampara means continuous tradition or lineage. That is called as Parampara. Parampara, Parampara. Parampara means again and again, again and again. So it has to come in a continuous lineage. In some other session, we will see what different paramparas are there, and Sannyasa Parampara and Grahastha Parampara for us, and Vaishnava Parampara. Different paramparas are there which we will see in some other time. Now is not the time for that. But the point is that the person should come in that parampara. Why? Because then only the person is considered to be Shrotriya. We said Shrotriya, Brahmanishta Guru should be. Guru should be Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. Shrotriya is possible only when from the parampara that person has learnt. In one place, Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya says, Sarva Shastra Parangato api asampradaya krit murkha eva tyajyaha. He says, even if a person is expert in all the scriptures, but if he does not belong to any parampara, he should be rejected as though he is a fool. That much importance is given to parampara. Okay? Why? Because then only the purity of the tradition, the purity of the knowledge will be maintained. As we said earlier also, I can read a book, but I won't understand the correct meaning unless somebody explains. Unless I belong to that parampara, I will not understand the correct essence of that shastra, of that science. Very important. Very, very important. And therefore, anybody who does not belong to the parampara is not considered Guru. Nowadays, so many people are calling themselves Guru. They put Guru before their name also, and some other things also they will put Shri, 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 1008, etc., etc. See, you can do all that. But do you belong to that parampara? And see, the most important thing is, Sadguru, real Guru is the one who never calls himself Guru. Very simple. Many people ask this question, Vedji, What if I get a wrong guru? What will happen to my spiritual practice if I get a wrong guru? See, first of all, there is no question of wrong guru. Either there is a person who is a guru or who is not a guru. There is no concept of good guru, bad guru, right guru, wrong guru. That concept itself is not there. Either he is guru or he is not a guru. He is Sadguru or he is not a Sadguru. Right? So that first thing should be very clear to us. Second thing, how to recognize, very simple technique is there. Anybody who says that I am the guru and what I am telling is the only truth is not a guru. And what he is telling is not the truth. Simple. Anyone who says it is what I am telling, that's it. Then you have to understand that there is something fishy. Why? Because we belong to Parampara, which never said that you blindly believe what I am telling. Gurudev too used to say, longer the beard, greater is the suspicion. Don't accept because I am telling. Question. Inquire yourself. Find out. Don't just, be an animal and move your head. That's what he used to say. Inquire. Doubt. Ask. How does it matter? So anybody who says that I am the guru and what I am telling is the only right thing, then that person is not the guru. And suppose we come across such a person who is doing like this, we have to also understand that we deserve him only. That's the thing about Sadguru. How to find Guru? We can't find Guru. Why? How will we know who is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta? Are we Shrotriya and Brahmanishta? No. If we ourselves are not Shrotriya Brahmanishta, how can we check whether somebody is Shrotriya or Brahmanishta or not? We can't check. So how to find Guru? We can't find Guru. But the thing is, we need not find Guru. We don't have to find Guru. Guru finds us. No, Vedji, there is a story that Narendra, Swami Vivekananda, before he took sannyas, Narendra, he went on searching for Guru. Actually, if you have read Swami Vivekananda's biography properly, he did not go in search of Guru. He wanted to know if there is anybody who has seen God. Isn't it? He went on asking what? Have you seen God? Have you seen God? Have you seen God? He didn't go on searching for Guru. When he found Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who said, not only I have seen God, I see God more clearly than how I am seeing you. And not only that, I can show you also. Then he accepted, Vivekananda accepted Sri Ramakrishna as his Guru. It is not that he went in search of Guru. You can't go in search of Guru. You can't find Guru. The logic is, we as seekers, we as students, we have to open up. We have to become eligible. We have to become ready to receive the knowledge and the right Guru, correct Guru, what is meant for us. We said no, customized. What is exactly required for me will come in my life. Very beautiful portion is there. In Viveka Chudamani, when beginning 4th verse, etc., this topic comes, Gurudev used to explain it so beautifully. And he used to say, it is the job of the flower to open up. And the bee will come and pollinate it. And if the flower is right on the top of the mountain where the bee cannot come, Bhagavan Narayana himself has to become bee and come. Why? Because it is his world. He has created the rule that if the flower opens up, the flower has to get pollinated. And Gurudev used to dramatize that when that flower opens up on the top of the mountain, Narayana says to Mahalakshmi, I'll come in 2 minutes. Mahalakshmi asks, where are you going? He says, I am going to be. I am going to be. And he has to become bee and come there and pollinate. Why? That's the rule. That's the law. So if in case we are in some place Where Guru cannot reach, Bhagavan himself will come as Guru. That's not our job to worry about that. Our job is to open up. Demand supply rule of commerce perfectly fits for the world. When there is demand, supply will 100% happen. 100% happen. So when we are ready for that knowledge, when we prepare ourselves spiritually and inculcate all the qualities that are required for a student to become a seeker, the Guru will come. When that Guru comes, we have to recognize and surrender. That is our job. If at that time we resist, then knowledge will not come. Such times when Guru comes, that also happens. If you see carefully in your life, Guru or Vedanta has come to you much before you came to the Guru and Vedanta. True or no? That is another great thing of being born in India. Why? You can't say that I don't know spirituality. That is not possible. In every single village, city, town of Bharata, there is some spirituality that is going on. You can't say, I never came across this. No, that's not possible only. I never met any sannyasi. In other places it is possible. In Bharat you can't. And the great thing is, if you are a sincere seeker somewhere else, you will be drawn towards this. This place where you will find Guru. I am not by any means saying that only in India we have Guru. No, I am not saying that. I am saying Guru will reach you or you will reach the place where you will meet Guru. Now when we get it, when we realize that, okay, this is what it is, we have to surrender. Many of us must have been introduced to Vedanta in our childhood, but we ignored. We'll see. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. We kept on postponing. But before you joined this course, what did you say? Now is the time. I cannot postpone any further. Which means you know you have been postponing. Guru was knocking on the door for a long time. We were busy in some household work, therefore we did not open. Now we open. Now what? Surrender. Then the knowledge will flow. So we don't have to go in search of Guru, number one. What is our job? Our job is to open up. Our job is to be a receptible seeker, ready to learn. The Guru will come and will give knowledge the way we want it. The way we want it. Why? Customized. Guru is always customized. So that is how this Guru comes to our life. Now when he comes to our life, when we surrender, then what should we do? How should we surrender? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya, Bhagavad Gita says. In the Mundakopanishad also we said, Samit Panihi. Guru meva abhigachet. How should you approach Guru? With Samit Pani. Samit in the olden days, when they used to go in Gurukulas, so they have left from their home to go to Gurukula. On the way, they will, take some firewood, some twigs, some branches, etc. collect and go and offer it at the feet of Guru. Why? Those are the things which will be required for Homa, Havana, etc. Whatever little I could do, I am giving. So the attitude of service is there, attitude of humility is there, surrender is there, and that is how we are, that's how in the olden tradition they used to do, Samit Panihi. So Vedji, we should also come? Okay, tomorrow morning, Samit Pani. That is only indication of how our inner attitude should be. In today's world, you don't have to physically give, firewood, etc. Because in such Gurukulas now, Yajna Yaga, etc. is not the main thing. Knowledge, Jnana Yajna is the main thing. No? So that attitude is important. Attitude of humility, attitude of surrender, readiness to serve. That attitude should be there. Service is very important. Earlier also we said, because when you serve, you deserve. That's the point. When you serve, you deserve. When I serve, I get tuned to the Guru. I understand what the Guru is trying to tell. That Guru may be telling it through any Acharya who is teaching, that's all okay. But what is the teaching of the Guru? I will be able to understand when I start to serve. Service, of course, reduces your ego and makes you humble. That is, of course, there. But more than that, no, you start to get tuned to the Guru. In Prashnopanishad, very beautifully this is explained. 6 students approach that Guru. Rishi Pippalada is the Guru, and 6 students approach him and they say, we have some questions. So he said, okay, go and serve for 1 year, then you ask questions. So they serve for 1 year and then the question answer starts. That's how Prashnopanishad is. Why should they serve? Because when they serve, they are ready for the knowledge. Otherwise, you will just approach, you will ask the question, Guru will give the answer, but you will not understand anything. Why? Tuning has not happened. For that tuning to happen, service is necessary. See, there is logic behind everything. It is not that Guru knows so much of work is there in the ashram. He wanted some servants, so he called some students and said, go and serve. No, that is not the point. Guru does not need our service. Please remember this point. Guru does not need our service. I am here to serve Gurudev. I am here to become better through the service of Gurudev. That is what I am going to. I am not here to give something. I am here to get something. Sir. Guru, tell. What you want? He doesn't want anything. See, this kind of attitude, if it is there, no, then it will only increase more and more ego. Because I am there, everything is happening in the ashram. I remember when we were in Yuva Kendra, young 18, 19, 20-year-old, and running around and doing this work, that work, and setting up for a program. And so once some program was there at 6:30, and me and my one more friend, we reached there at 6:25 and nothing was ready. So we got this thing there is already 6:25, in 5 minutes program has to start. So we ran and we made everything, and program started at 6:30, got over also. After the program, we went to meet Swamiji, Siddheshanji. At that time, he was a brahmachari. So we went, and in both of our mind, that thought was there that, today we did something great. If we would not have come, program would not have happened. But luckily for me, he said it first. He said to Swamiji, Swamiji, when we came at 6:25, nothing was there. What if we would not have come? Swamiji looked at him and said, the program would have been better. We think that we came and we arranged everything and the program happened because of us. No, if we were not there, program would have been in a better condition. How do you know? If that attitude is, misplaced, if it is wrong, then after seva also we will build ego. I have done this, I have done that. That we should never feel. Seva should bring tuning and that attitude of humility. That vinaya is very necessary. Without that, what are we going to listen to Guru and learn from Guru if that humility is not there? So seva, service is not to boast that I have done this, I have done that. No. It is to get tuned. When correct, with that right attitude, when we serve, Guru says once also, no, we get it. Sometimes he doesn't even have to say anything. He just looks at you and you know what is to be done. That's called tuning. Sometimes even before he says or he looks, you know what he is thinking. That tuning happens when you serve. I always give this example when we were studying in Sandipani. These tests that you are having or you will have are very simple tests. You will already be told what you have to submit. You will already be told what you have to speak on, or what you have to present. You will be already told. We didn't have that luxury. We had to prepare every day, and Swamiji will have one box. He'll pick up chit. In that chit, name will be there. Whoever name comes has to come in front and talk on that topic. Okay. So I remember once there was such class was there, and Swamiji came and sat, and he just looked at the table and he continued the prayer. One person got up, went straight to Swamiji's room, got that box and brought it. He didn't say anything. He didn't ask anything. But the tuning was such that even without telling, he understood what is missing on the table. And he quietly got up, went, brought that, kept. So by the time prayer was over, that box was there. This is called tuning. Why this tuning is required? Imagine without Guru telling anything, if we are able to understand, we will be able to understand what he is trying to tell through the words about Brahman, which cannot be expressed in words. Words can only act as carriers. The point that he wants to tell is beyond words. And if I need to understand it, if I have to get it, I need to have that tuning. That is why we must serve. When we serve the Guru, then we become ready for it. Ready for the knowledge. Right? So, Guru, as we said, is not a person, is a principle. Is a tattva which is represented by any person who belongs to that parampara. That's why we chant also, no? Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. We salute that parampara, that lineage of gurus, which starts from Sadashiva, starts from Lord Shiva, Dakshinamurti. Shankaracharya Madhyamam. And where Shankaracharya is there in between. Shankaracharya, sometimes it is also said Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam. Veda Vyasa, Shankaracharya, these are the masters that come in between. And Asmadacharya Paryantam. And it comes up to the present Acharya that we have. Why? Because in our present Acharya, in our present Guru, whom we call as my Guru, the same Guru Tattva is manifesting. Same Guru Tattva which is manifesting in Lord Shiva, Lord Vedavyasa, Bhagavan Vedavyasa, Shankaracharya, same Guru Tattva is manifesting in Tapovan Maharaj and Gurudev. We must understand this. That's why, if you remember, I had told you, whether you call Shankaracharya, whether you call Gurudev, it is one and the same. Why? Because they are, as persons they may be different, but as Guru they are one and the same. Because Guru is a Tattva. And they are our Guru. Never in our mind we should confuse the Acharya for Guru. Please remember this point clearly. And if you want a living Guru, wait for a few more months, he will be visiting us. You will see for yourself. Very clear we should be. In whomever that Guru Tattva manifests, that becomes Guru. Now, I have to find out who is that Guru for me as a person. That Guru Tattva only is manifesting. Shankaracharya, Gurudev, Tapovan Maharaj, Guruji. Who is that person? That's what we have to do. So when we prostrate to Guru, we are prostrating to the entire parampara of Gurus. Because Guru is a Tattva. Right? That is what we are going to see from the next session. We will see the meaning of Guru Stotram. We will see the meaning of every single verse and how that Guru Tattva is. What is that Guru Tattva? What does it do? Etc. We will continue in the next session. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। बोलिए श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की।